This is the News at 6.
And welcome to the News at 6. I'm Brian Holmes. Doug and Morgan are off this evening. Stay out of the canals. It's a message that's echoed every year around this time and a lesson you don't want to learn the hard way. On Sunday, Meridian firefighters rescued a girl after she fell into the Reidenbach Canal in Meridian. News Channel 7's Jude Binkley talked to a Meridian fire deputy about the life-saving rescue.
Well, Brian, yesterday afternoon, two kids were playing by the canal near Victory Road and Stoddard Road in Meridian. One of them was chasing after a family of ducks and then fell into the canal.
They were on scene within minutes. You know, in a call like this, seconds matter.
Seconds matter, and that time was saved by someone driving by who saw a young girl fall into the Reidenbach Canal.
Fortunately, a Good Samaritan was passing by, saw this happen, and immediately called 911. Rescue crews were on scene within minutes.
Rescue crews found the girl half a mile downstream of where she fell in, holding onto a grate on the side of the canal. First responders were able to pull her out.
The kid was treated on scene by Ada County paramedics and successfully released back to their parents with no injuries.
Meridian Fire says this type of water rescue is fairly common.
And the reminder to parents is please don't let your children play near or in these canals. While they may look, the water may not look very dangerous, the current is moving extremely fast, especially this time of year with the water levels being what they are.
Fast currents, cold water, and steep concrete sides.
Even if you're a strong swimmer, you're just not going to be able to swim against these currents. You know, and it just takes one small slip, like in this instance, and you're going to be floating downstream at the mercy of that current.
The city of Meridian requires new developments to put fencing up near canals, but other areas are not protected by a fence line.
We just need to be very vigilant about where we're allowing our kids to play and educating them about the dangers of these waterways.
Meridian Fire says if you do see someone fall into a canal, call 911 immediately.
The initial instinct is to help and try to get them out, which is important, but most likely they're going to be swept downstream very quickly, and it's important to get emergency responders on their way as soon as possible.
Now, Meridian Fire also says that when one of their crews was on the way to this call, some drivers didn't pull to the right when the emergency vehicles were coming through. So, Brian, another reminder, when you see those flashing lights and sirens, pull to the right because minutes can make all the difference, especially with a call like this one.
Yeah, and making that call to 911 immediately instead of trying to jump in and do this. I mean, they'd have to try to save two people possibly instead of just the one. So, yeah, that's enough to remember. All right, thank you very much, Jude.